Now, Shoyinka mentions the town, and you just alluded to it earlier, the town of Badagry on the southwest
Yes.
coast of Nigeria. Um, it was here that there was a slave depot on the so-called Slave Coast. Since it's in Nigeria, I want to ask you, what is the modern city like, and what in particular is the well of attenuation?
Well, Badagry is in Lagos State. Lagos was the capital of Nigeria for a long time, and it's still the richest city in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Lagos
Mm-hmm.
is a big city. It's an amazing city, like Taipei, but bigger. Actually, Lagos is as big as Taiwan itself. You know what I'm saying? About 20 million people. So, Badagry is a big city. You can go there. It's not the old Badagry, which was a slavery harbor. That has changed. Of course, there's a lot of what do you call it? A lot of it's a tourist city now. You know, where you go to see evidence of slavery. You get my point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Shoyinka mentioned about the well of attenuation. I mean, it for the first time myself. Sounds like something out of a fantasy novel story. But this well, according to Wole Soyinka, is real. It's in Badagry, like a reminder of the past. So back in the days, every slave or enslaved person passing through Badagry had to stop and take a sip from this well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why? Well, because it was believed that the water has some kind of magic mojo. It was supposed to make them forget their past, like a reset button for your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine sipping water that make you forget everything, like an extreme form of selective amnesia. That's what they thought it would do. So today, when you visit Badagry, you see this well, and it's not just any old well. It's a piece of history. It's a reminder of the horror of the transatlantic slave trade. It's a giant pause button on life remote control. You know, you'll be standing there thinking, man, that's some heavy stuff. But it's essential to remember and reflect on history, even if it involves magical well that erases memory. Because in the end, it's about acknowledging the past and making sure we never repeat it. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Well,
is
and
there.
related to that well of attenuation, of course, is the tree of forgetfulness, which is in Ouida in the Republic of Benin.
Yeah.
So, what is this, and why is it such an important symbol for Shoyinka?
Well, you know that the Lagos, Badagry, Bini, Togo, they're on the coast of the West Africa. You know what I'm saying? You can
Yes,
actually
yes,
drive all the way to about 3 or 4 countries, all the way to Cote d'Ivoire. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's the route, the slave route.
Mm-hmm.
So um, in Oida, they have this other thing called the Tree of Forgetfulness. You know what I'm saying? Oida is the present day Republic of Benin. They add this tree right in the center of it all, and they call it the tree of forgetfulness. It's mysterious, yes, but the deal with the tree is like the water of well of attenuation. When they brought in slaves from the inland towns of West Africa, which are victims of war or whatever, they would lock them up in stockades and forts on the West African coast. But before they shipped them off to the great unknown, they made them do this bizarre ritual. They will walk around this infamous tree.
Mm.
Why? Well, the same thing, to make them forget everything, their land, their home, their families, maybe their jobs, like an ancient memory wipe. Now, some folks say it was to make them more receptive to their new life in America, wherever they take them to. Others believe that it was to prevent these poor souls from coming back to haunt their captors. So imagine being so afraid of karma that you create a whole ritual around it. But the thing is, it didn't work. The slaves never forgot a thing. Well, you're aware of that. They couldn't erase their past. Actually, I can't help wonder how many other trees of forgetfulness are out there, both literally, both symbolically. You know.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward to today. The tree of forgetfulness is still alive and well. Not as a literal tree. It's a symbol of how the world conveniently forgets some pretty important stuff. Now, you mentioned that for earlier on. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Wole Soyinka mentioned that for about how it went through hell, violence, displacement, atrocities galore, and the world did nothing. The global response was just pressing the snooze button, and Darfur was on fire. Now, 2023, this is 2023, yes. Wole Soyinka wrote that book about almost 10 years ago, I think. And even now, the church Forgetfulness is still alive and well.